Look at that. That is shocking. What's the middle of these? They look like little pastries or something. What the fuck? Hi guys, it's Holly Astral, and today I've got a sketchbook to show you. Now, I have recently moved house, which means I've been sorting through all my old stuff, and one of the things that came to light was my sketchbook. This is my sketchbook that I kept during the time that I was an apprentice. I was an apprentice for just over a year, 2 years, it wasn't quite 2 years, it was like a year of tattooing and then another maybe 6 months of just sort of helping around the shop. And this is the sketchbook that I kept during that time. I have made another video about how I learnt to draw, because when I decided I wanted to learn to tattoo, I thought that I should first teach myself how to draw, that might be important to being a tattoo artist. So I described it in the video, I'll post a link below, where I would just draw every single day in a sketchbook, and this is kind of a continuation of that. This is kind of during the period where I was teaching myself how to draw, so I'm kind of scared to show you guys. I haven't really looked at it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna find, but yeah, I thought it would be fun to go through it with you. So I'm just gonna change my camera now to a way that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I think I've set the camera up. Yeah, so you can see it. Let's go. Oh my god. So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to draw lady faces. I did a lot of them without any reference, which I guess, I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously it's better to use reference, and I think here you can tell that I haven't used any reference. Like, look at the neck and the ear, and she doesn't really have the back of her head. I guess it's not too awful. This sketchbook is from, I'm trying to think, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, so it's interesting to see how much my drawing has changed since then. Ah, another lady face. I remember at the time thinking, oh, I'm gonna move this over, thinking this was really good. It's really wonky, look, it's not even in the middle or anything. Another lady face. More eyes. Did anyone else used to draw lots and lots of eyes when they were at school? I know I did. Another lady face. Oh, here you go, January. So I started actually documenting when I was doing these drawings, because I figured that was a good way to track my progress and see how much better I was getting. Look at the roses, man. Look at the roses. That's not good. Then I went through a phase of drawing like ladies with animals on their head, which kind of later turned into ladies with animals on their hair. Look at the roses. Look at the roses. That is not good. I had a hard time learning how to draw roses. More lady faces. See, they're getting a bit better. I think they're better. When is this from? February, so that's a month later. And then that one's in March. Then I kind of went on to drawing owls, and it's like an owl cat and an owl bunny rabbit. And I remember this as well. This is when I was practicing my lettering a lot, because when I started tattooing, I was doing a lot of like name tattoos, lettering tattoos. So I wanted to get more confident at my lettering, because I mean, I still now find it kind of difficult. I don't know how anyone does it with proficiency. More lady faces, more lady faces. I don't even know what this page is. This is crazy. Look at this guy. I know I was going through a phase where, because I would draw in the evenings, it would just be what I was seeing on TV, or like I'd heard in a YouTube video, and just writing anything just to get the hang of writing. Early attempt at mandalas. More lady faces. You see here, this is where I've progressed to actually drawing the hair. The hair was furriness. This is going to be a running theme of my sketchbook, is drawing tattoos for people who definitely were going to book in, or they wanted a tattoo design for some reason, and then guess what? I never got to tattoo it. So I've got tons of these. I've kind of wisened up since then that not everybody who says that they want a tattoo is definitely going to get one. More terrible roses. Oh my god, look. Where's the camera? Jesus Christ. That's not great. Here we go. Oh, this was the beginning of a painting that I made for a friend for his birthday. It was like an absinthe fairy. I love doing that. That was fun. More practicing drawing hands, because I hate drawing hands. I figure if I hate drawing something, then I should draw it more. More terrible roses. Look at them. That is a theme, isn't it? Awful, awful roses. Creepy rabbit things. More lady faces. Practicing drawing hair and trying to figure out how plaits work. They're difficult, man. Bunny rabbit skulls. More mandala-y things. I still think that's kind of cute. More terrible roses. Look at that. Fucking hell. Yeah, more skulls. I was obviously in a skull phase. That's weird because looking back at that, I just bought a leaf bug exactly like that from the Amsterdam Tattoo Convention to put on our wall at our new house. That is weird. It's exactly the same. Another terrible flower. Dark crystal. Oh, I turned that one into a painting. Terrible roses though. When is this? 24th of April. Oh look, a whole page of terrible roses. Look, I am not getting the hang of it. So at this point, I've been drawing since January in this sketchbook. January, February, March, April. 3 months and I have not progressed. More stuff. I remember the person who taught me how to tattoo would kind of poke fun at my drawings and say they were dumb and like who would want them? Like who would want these as tattoos? I still think they're cute. I think they're valid. I actually have one of those tattooed on the back of my arm. This was for a painting too, for an art show that I did in LA, which was fun. All kinds of stuff. Oh, a bear with a crown on. A dinosaur. Oh, that was for a painting for a friend for a wedding present. I think a lot of this is me sketching stuff out. Here we go. Another whole page of hands. Because I find hands so difficult, so I just practice doing a whole page of them. Oh, and more terrible roses, man. Look at that. That is shocking. What's the middle of these? They look like little pastries or something. What the fuck? I don't know what I was doing. More lady faces. Turn that one into a painting. That was fun. This is when I went to the Natural History Museum and I took my sketchbook with me and I was just practicing drawing the animals. You can see they're still not very well observed and it's kind of in my nature to make everything cute and like bug-eyed. So, another lady face. That one's alright. I like that one. More, yeah, so you can see an improvement from let's have a look. From January to June. I feel like that's getting better. That's a better lady face. I went through a bit of a phase of doing these drawings and paintings of ladies that were turning into crystals, which I'd quite like to revisit. I found some of the paintings when I was sorting out my house, and it would be nice to revisit those. More terrible roses. Oh my god. Look, I can, ugh. What was I doing with my life? More terrible roses. Look at these things. Dude, what? Oh man. Yeah, look, still bad. Still bad. No, look, see, I've refined the drawings, but they're still really bad. Oh god. Not good. Not good. Knitting tattoos that I drew. I think again these are drawings for people that were definitely going to come and get a tattoo off me, and then I never got to tattoo them. I think that's a lesson that you learn quite quickly when you're a tattoo artist, is to not do any drawings or take any appointment seriously until you actually get a deposit, because if you actually had a booking or actually did a tattoo for everybody who says they are definitely going to get a tattoo, then you would be a busy person, because that does not happen in real life. Learning to draw tribal. I remember, oh sorry, My boss has said to me, oh, you need to learn to draw tribal. And I was thinking, right, I'm going to learn to draw tribal. And it turns out, yeah, there you go. There's me practicing doing tribal. More shitty roses. More. I haven't got better. Look, still giving it a go, still trying. I think that's interesting because I'm trying to learn how to draw roses by just kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. So I'm not trying different ways of doing it. I can't remember at the time. I presume that I wasn't doing that from reference. I was just doing that from memory, like I could remember. Another drawing for a painting for a show that I did in LA. Another terrible rose. Hand's all right. Rose is terrible. Some crystals. All kinds of stuff. Oh, space cats. Yeah, they're cute. I tattooed that on my leg. I drew this when I was in Paris. This is when I took my sketchbook to Paris and I drew that. And then that was like, I think my first ever black and grey tattoo that I ever did. I tattooed it on my leg. Pandas. Oh, the sunflower. I feel like my drawings are getting better as I get towards the end of the sketchbook. Like they're getting tidier, like neater, a bit like slightly more refined. You can tell that I'm getting more confidence as the book goes on. And then yeah, then we kind of get into drawing actual designs for people. So this ended up being a flash sheet when I was tattooing. That was a design that I did for a friend. That was a design that I did on someone. Like these are actually turning into drawings that got turned into tattoos. I tattooed these in the end. So that's fun to look back through that and see how my drawings have progressed over time. I used to find drawing so hard. I remember sitting and like you can see how sort of beaten up this sketchbook is. Just spending hours drawing and finding it so difficult, and now drawing is easy and fun. So anyone who is thinking about learning to draw or struggling to learn to draw, I know I get a lot of questions about it, just stick with it because at the end it's really fun, and it turns from a stressful thing into an enjoyable thing if you just stick with it. I'm trying to date in my head when this book is from. I think it must be from 2014, 2015, because it's the year that I went to Glastonbury. Glastonbury marked the end of my apprenticeship. When I came back, I did not have an apprenticeship anymore. So I hope that was a fun little trip down memory lane for you. That was fun for me to go through it. You're joining me in my new studio, in my new house. We've got some guinea pigs in the corner. There they are. Hi. Hey pigs. They're drinking, so if you can hear a noise, that's what it is. Yeah, and I'm going to be working on some more tattoo videos for you. As I said, I am going to be doing a portfolio video for you. I don't have the portfolio in its complete form, but I do have some of the bits that I had in it, and I will be putting a video together of all of that and showing it to you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, if you want to see my tattoo work, you can find me on Instagram. My name there is @holly_astral. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, all of those places, and I will see you next time. Bye.